So kind. are you all tonight? Also, Eldritch, thank you for 39 whole last months. There's a Miku number. What does that mean? There's 3 more Blood Bowl models today. Hey. Dug in 2 feet of snow for 3 hours, not even halfway down my mom's drive. Oh no. That's so much snow. That's so much driveway. How much of your mom's place is driveway and how much of it is house? Because that seems excessive. Way to pronounce 39 in Japanese, so shatters Mika. Oh, I see. You know what snow is? California. Fair enough. I like snow. I would prefer it not snow in excess, but it's usually all or nothing when it comes to snow. One silver lining to native 20-degree weather is that it's too cold for snow. Oh no. Sun you. Yeah. It is actually let's do a weather check. What are we looking? We're looking at 11 degrees Fahrenheit right now, according to my phone. And because my office has 3 windows and has terrible insulation, it's the coldest place in the apartment. Mr. Human Demo, thank you for 43 months with Prime. Welcome back.
Appreciated.
How's it going? But it gets so cold in here. Like I normally withstand it just like it typically doesn't bother me, but there is a limit. And first it's like, all right, I have to wear my slippers. And then it's like, all right, I have to wear a layering shirt. And now I've upgraded to hoodie. And I realized it was too cold. Like, I realized it was past my limit when I went to wash my hands earlier. And, this was last night. Went to wash my hands and, like, lukewarm water made my fingers hurt because it was too hot for them. I was like, all right, this is a problem. Out of town for a school thing. I'm telling her right now on my tablet, hey. But yeah, so many windows, how big it's not terribly large. It's just like 2 windows are right next to each other, and the other is on the adjoining wall, like on the other side. £39 Fahrenheit. Windy all day. It's great. And I don't mind I don't mind, especially outside, like you're prepared for it. It feels right that it's cold or hot when you're outside. When you're indoors, it's often magnified. house burned down that one time. My big ass window was replaced with a double panel thing that's like insulated. Remember it? A room warm or cold, contrary to outside. Yeah, this building is so old, and like landlords do what landlords do, in that they will cut corners or like make things just livable enough until something breaks and they have to fix it. Yeah, exactly. '63 Fahrenheit. That sounds so nice. You I just got to Antarctica with Chris. You know what? I'm gonna do something I don't normally do. It's so many shotgun shells, actually. I'm gonna use these and see if I can get away with not dying a whole bunch. You know how to do a degree symbol, so I just use the letter. I'm gonna get got. Oh, I didn't. What the? Jerks. I forgot when I was supposed to trigger that. I mean, I knew they would show up, but it was not smart doing that first. Were those there the whole time? They might have been there the whole time and I just missed them. Alt 0176. My favorite is Alt 0153. I use it often. Ah, right. Well, good to see you, Wingy.
Inspiring.
Thank you for 100 whole ass months, my God. I have been alive. How have you been? driving, yeah. I understand. That was a good start, but I hope it gets better than that. I hope that for all of us. I should really... Oh, good. A new Twitch opportunity from Twitch sponsorships. No, thank you. Sure won't be a scam. I think like, scams from regular people, like, just asshole scammers, they piss me off, but not to the degree that getting scammed by an official company pisses me off. Like, undervalued. You're talking about I glanced at my phone because it lit up and there was a Twitch sponsorship email that went out. I don't even know what for, but I do know that they are not worth it. The only time I really bother with those is when I want a key to whatever it is that they're doing. I'm not crazy. I did see a shiny. Did I not? I would have sworn. Oh, it's Chris's breath. God damn it. Really? The average payout? Sometimes only just over single digits. I can stay there, actually. I should have killed him. Should have killed all of them. Because now I don't know where they're going to be when I come back out. Oh, that's Chris not start with a gun in RE. Because heck you, that's why. He has a knife. I don't remember exactly what I'm doing. Do I need a lockpick for this one? I don't think so, but I might. Yeah. I want to say there's one that you don't need a lockpick Can I? I forget. Yes, I can. Arachnophobes, beware. Bring your key. Is there any? No, of course not. Yeah, if I'm learning to dodge hundreds of zombies he has to deal with.
What? He's here?
Fucking game. I don't think I have a... I have to go past it. Ugh. I'm not using the flame round on it. No, I'll use one flame round on it. Do I have to kill it? No. Oh, that uses way too much. I shouldn't have done that, actually. Should have just gone for the acid, but... Wait, this isn't... This isn't where I thought it was. Neon, how far into Chris's are you? Oh, no. Did you get a gun? Did you find a gun? Okay. Just making sure. Get out of here. I don't like this, but I don't have a choice. Right. I'm pretty sure sweepers have an instant kill. I guess I'll hydrate. This should be what I think it is. Yeah. How's it going, Jacob? What hit that? It is a soft lock for an extra thing, yes. You can't get the Magnum if you don't bring it with you to Antarctica. And I believe you have to store it on Claire, because you can't do it on Chris. Clutching after 2 hours of shoveling snow, helping a neighbor whose car got stuck in the middle of the road trying to pull into her driveway. Oh no. You know what? Great. The good news is I don't have to deal with this yet. The bad news is I have to go that way. I don't want to get got by the thing. I'm just going to leave the... Memory serves there. Green's out there. There is at least a hunter. Most of the time I was shoveling for clarification was spent shoveling our driveway and sidewalk. I mean, still. Kind. Not gonna bother with those nerds right now. I think it's just the one nerd, but please be what I think you are. Actually, no, I think it's at the end of the, no, wait. Yes, it's it. All right, good. That seems highly unsafe. Oh, that's nice. The good news is I have a bunch of pistol ammo now. Tired, boss. Rough day. $50. Shotgun chan is coming along. I'm not going to worry about that until I have the thing. I know that won't be a thing until I need the crane key, so I'm going to do that. I don't want to use Magnum Chan for now. Hey, shotgun shells. I probably should, though, if I'm honest. I'll eat these two. Mozzarella on my white cheddar shells. Big yum. Delicious. On call. So this begs the question, how immediate are the problems? Like, I assume it has to be like they have to make an appointment for something. I guess it's like, well, they make an appointment and we get someone out there as soon as possible sort of thing, so you're on call in that regard. But when I hear on call, it makes me think of like emergencies. Well, I'm sure there can be. Seems a little... Oh, right. That is a thing. I am so glad I bumped into that because I would have forgotten. Being able to turn the power off later is important. Back, you devils. Oh, fuck. Ah. RE4 is after this game. RE4 makes specifically. I knew it. Did that pierce? That's interesting. Most of the time it's cold, I only wear a jacket so people stop looking at me funny and ask me if I'm cold. I feel like I should recognize this. Hold on. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, that looks like the owl house, but because you hooted on the door. I looked at it on my phone. It's very tiny. Yeah, there's Hootie. I was about to fucking mention Hootie and the blowfish. Goddamn it, yeah. Say no sign of the blowfish, but I'll grab this blue actually. I'll store it. I guess there's no reason not to put the other one in there too, because this is in a save room. It's better to have it than not. Did I save in there? I'm pretty sure I saved in there. I'm still gonna do this. I'm gonna deal with these nerds now. So it's a sweeper. Fuck. Yeah. I should have left that blue out. Yeah, it's fine. I forgot it was a sweeper out there. I just healed that. I'm so upset. I think for as much as I despise eliminators and everything they stand for, I think sweepers piss me off the most. Like in any Resident Evil game, their sheer existence is an affront to nature. And science. I went the wrong way. Sweeper killed my wife and stole my GameCube. Exactly. That's what they do. Aren't most RE enemies an affront to nature and science? So, alright. Hunters make a... I mean, they don't make sense, but they make a kind of sense, you know? Where... There's a red herb out here, I think. Maybe it's just a double green. I would have sworn there was a red somewhere. I'll finish that thought in a second. I'm on the hunt. No? So most of the engineered bioweapons are like, what if we did this thing? Or this yielded weird results. Let's make this terrible thing. Our, like, hunters being incredibly capable hunters, for lack of a better word, murderers of all things that you hold dear. There's another one of those somewhere in this water. I know it. They hunt and they're good at it. But when you add poison into the mix, it's like, who? There it is. Why on earth would anyone look at them and go, hey, you know what this thing needs? Toxin on its claws. How the fuck? How on earth? Was it just that? Am I crazy? I think it's just the perspective. Like, how is there two? Yeah, okay, that's what it was. Yeah, it was just camera shift. All right. I'm gonna kill things super fast and it needs those. In theory, if it's doing its job right, they're already dead. Am I in the Truman Show? Oh no, I think it. Yeah, it did. Well, that's not good. Yeah. Fucking fine. Like, most of the things that poison you in this game or in the series are things that would have poisoned you regard. They contain some sort of venom or toxin in them pre-T virus or whatever viruses used to make them. Sweepers are engineered. Someone thought that was a good idea. This is my Nintendo 3. Yeah, it's jarring. Yeah, it was different hunters had different bases. I think I forget what hunter alphas were, Gammas were frogs. Gammas were definitely frogs. I don't remember what. Just gonna deal with this. Geese. Can you imagine? The worst part is geese would probably be terrifying. Outbreak hunters look goofy. I love the outbreak hunters. They are goofy, but they're my goofy. Off by one. What do you mean? Okay. So why did they all drop before? We're down here. Outbreak's the only real example of zombie animal. It's all fucking dumb. I mean, that's part of what I like about Zero. Zero, basically all of their BOWs are really just that. Like eliminators, the weird centipede thing, the scorpion, leeches, Rebecca. They literally have a crustacean T virus. It's so stupid. The giant bat. Although I don't know. I forget whether or not the giant bat was a genie or it just happened. I don't know if that's ever explained. That chewed through so much ammo. A zombie polar bear. Zombie gorillas. I don't think you want those things. I think you want those things, but I don't think you want those things. Yeah, I don't think I would want zombie rabbits. I'm gonna leave that. Yeah, leave it there just in case I get swept. This isn't where I parked my zombified pets. I maintain that a house cat infected with the T virus would decimate cities. Solve that problem. I need to play System Shock. Well, specifically System Shock 2, I guess. I haven't played any of them. I'm sad that I wasn't able to have a voice log on the System Shock 2 map for TTT. A bunch of other people in MSF did, but wait, no. It's a weird. Tell them to go, well, we can mutate this thing. Why don't we add line DNA to it? I don't. Like them splicing to get, like splicing other bits of DNA into other creatures is probably something they can and have done. I don't know. I don't know how prominent it is though, because a lot of the time it's like we're going to inject the virus into this creature and then monitor and or semi-control its mutations, try to get replicable results. It's less about species blending and more about getting consistent controlled results within species. Because they're trying to mass produce these things. I don't know if I should. I'm debating on whether or not I want to bring the Magnum or not. I'm also afraid to. I'm going to save again just in case it explodes in that room again. Controlled results have yet to happen, and it happens all the time. They have mass-produced BOWs. Umbrella's folly has never really been them being bad at their jobs, or rather bad at making bioweapons. They do that very well. Almost every instance of a virus getting out has been the result of like human error, in that like it's been corporate espionage or the runoff or side effects of corporate espionage. It's never really been them just being incompetent and letting something get out. Like under their normal circumstances, it's always someone backstabs someone and a virus breaks out, or someone deliberately infects this area as a fuck you and the virus gets out. When it comes to producing their monsters, they're very good at it. But in terms of being people, like with, you know, any sort of degree of sensibility, not so much. Umbrella sent in a team to retrieve the G virus and they didn't double tap Birkin. That's kind of what I mean. But also they double, triple, quadruple tapped him. Yeah. They put so many rounds into that man. They just didn't shoot him in the head. That was their folly. He was as good as dead though. Him being able to inject the before I do that, him being able to inject the G virus was sheer stroke of luck. The Spencer Mansion, it is not Spencer Mansion. It is made in the style of Spencer Mansion by the same architect. Binary Zero shot Birkin, or hot shot Birkin, and his ex Wesker didn't even think that the leech could have survived. Ben tossed the leech and instead incinerated or taken somewhere every event thus far wouldn't have happened. That's true. It's all about hubris and greed. Why am I here? I don't think I need to do this now, so I'm not going to. I should still put some stuff back, though. Now that I think about it. The Umbrella's folly has always been not that they're bad at making shit, it's that they're bad at everything else. Like, not killing each other and, you know, even having a decent company structure, like decent organizational skills. I would be shocked if they have an HR department. Or as shitty as those tend to be. Can you imagine Umbrella's HR department, though? Think Umbrella was pro-union? Absolutely not. They need OSHA. They desperately need OSHA. Super incompetent. Yeah, exactly. That, yeah, 100%. HR departments where they send you to die. I need... Miracle, most likely. I don't know when to use the other BOW gas round I have. Rounds, I guess. Never grabbed that blue, it's fine. The ants. What the fuck is making that sound? Why would you get that close to that? Oh my god, fuck off. Ow, fuck off. Hey, green. Oh, hello. I guess this feels like a waste. I should have, well, I didn't have the pistol ammo. researcher report on Queen Ant. After discovering the remains of an ancient virus within the genes of a queen ant, I have been concentrating on the research of ants. The ecosystem of the ants seems truly ideal to me. There is one queen ant in each anthill, and the soldier and worker ants are the queen's slaves. They dedicate their lives to the queen. The death of the queen ant means the doom of the entire anthill. However, the soldier and worker ants can be easily replaced as long as the queen ant is alive. This is exactly the same relationship between myself and the other ignorant masses. I have succeeded in creating an ideal virus by implanting the queen ant's gene into the mother virus that Spencer found. I used my otherwise useless father as a test subject. However, as I expected, the virus caused a rapid change in his cells, triggering the complete destruction of his brain cells and body flesh. Furthermore, a special type of poison gas was generated inside his body, and the blue herb had no effect against. Because of this, I created an antidote in case of emergency and stored it inside the weapon chemical warehouse on the B2 floor. I've decided to name this virus with unimaginable potential the T. Veronica virus. When I find out how I can utilize the power of this wonderful virus, my great research will finally be complete. I think she was like, this had to be like 15 years ago. At least 15 years ago. So Alexia was like 12 when she was Sephiroth posting in a little office in her Antarctic base. Oops. I forgot what the reason for that was, if there was any. What do you got against Tiny Sephiroth posting? Fair enough. Are you gonna bite me? I mean, you're probably gonna bite me. You're gonna bite me. Come on down. What the? If you take more than one more of these, I hate it here. Your supercomputer. That's a big ant. I feel like I'm missing something in this room. Not looking forward to remake Bandersnatches. I am still not convinced that it's going to be a thing. Like, it's one of those things where the person who leaked, air quotes, that it was coming is someone who has gotten plenty of things wrong before. So I'm, as much as I like speculating and thinking about the what if, I don't know if I need the thing I didn't bring. Don't know if I mean, I don't take anything they say at face value. So until they say something, I'm not gonna hold my breath. Yeah, that's fair. No thank you, actually. Outbreak is a good time. Outbreak is also a very, very difficult game, I think. I could have just, that's fine. I want to keep the shotgun because I want... GOG Kentucky Outbreak. There's a petition for it, like an official petition for it on GOG specifically. Last I saw, oh, when I signed it, it was 18K. I thought it was stuff that they put out there, but it might be anybody. I'm not sure. But no, of course it's not. No, I'm not saying they have the right to use it. That would be silly. I'm saying that the whole idea behind GOG and the whole idea behind their... I didn't grab the fucking paper. Oh, I did. Okay, good. The whole idea behind their program is to convince publishers and developers to let them, like, to license it to them so they can do it. And they only really do that if there's money to be made. So the whole idea behind the petition is to say, hey, look at all these people who want these things. Let us do it. It'll print money. There's a red in here, if memory serves. Might be. Virus research report. Yeah, they had to convince Capcom to take the risk in the first place. And even then, the thing that gets me about that is that even with them convincing Capcom to take the risk and let them like re-release 1 through 3, I don't think I've seen Capcom advertise it once anywhere. Doc has. And I know they've advertised 1, 2, and 3 on PS5, like through the PSN. And Sony has as well, but I don't think they've ever promoted the PC versions. Not that I can recall them doing. Well, no, that's not true. They might have like retweeted or something when GOG tweeted about it. Or continues on the T. Veronica virus, which I extracted from the queen ant. The more research I conduct on it, the more I am impressed by how much potential it has. I finally implanted the virus into my own body and discovered how to utilize its power. I will avoid making the mistakes that I made on my father. I will suppress the activity of the virus at an ultra-low temperature so that my cells will change slowly. My calculations indicate that it will take 15 years before my body will gain immunity and become able to coexist with the virus. Until then, I have no choice but to trust the capsule that I will be in to that inept but loyal soldier ant who is my brother. For me to obtain unlimited power, some risks need to be taken. When I awaken, I'll be the queen, and the T. Veronica virus will be unleashed upon the entire world by my children. Every last creature on Earth will exist to serve me. At that time, the world will achieve the perfect ecosystem just like the anthill, but on a much grander scale, not stale. Twins Alexia and I were two sides of the same coin. The design is carved under the name of Alexia. Hard spade, crown. A heart. A crown, heart spade. A crown, heart, spade. Right? Heart, spade, crown, so A crown, heart, spade. A crown, heart, spade. A crown, heart, spade. I think that puzzle took me a while my first time through. It was a paperweight. Like, it's literally described as a paperweight. Was Chris keeping that, in his paperweight pocket? sibling bongs. I don't want to do that yet. Until I know for sure. $99. I don't think I need that immediately. What do I want for this? I truly don't remember how many it takes. She has the ability to fuck me up, though. I'm getting ahead of myself. I gotta go back down. I'm gonna keep that proverbial thing on me, though. I know me. And I'm going to trigger those hunters. Like, part of me wants them. I know why they probably won't. But I really, and I think it might ultimately be the smarter move to not include it. But part of me wants them to include all of Alfred's psychotic break in this. Because that's what it is. Like, he cannot cope with the loss of his father and then his sister. So he literally assumes her identity. Like, to the point of where he doesn't even realize he's doing it. He's playing both parts. Like, for his, like, they don't really address it in any sort. Like, Resident Evil is great at not really addressing or tackling the themes or like narrative beats it puts into the background story of the games. It just presents it. For better or worse, it just presents it as is. And it's only when you take a step back and look at it and go, huh, that was actually kind of fucked up, that it really hits home. So I would want them to include something like it. I get why they wouldn't. I'm just gonna run past him, I guess. I didn't bring the thing, did I? Oh, that's not an ant. That's not an ant at all. What are you doing here? Go home. Oh my god. I forgot that those guys respawned. I wanted this.
Carlos!
Agreed. Was it here? You had to wait. Where was it? It was square. Wherever it was. When the RE9 pre-release talk, I wasn't aware there was any, are there people out there with, there are probably people out there with copies or something going on, some sort of event. I know they had a demo. I think generally I am avoiding, most of it. See how bad the high guard situation is. I have only heard smatterings of it, and that was purely through, Jeff Keighley being a jackass on Twitter, basically. Ah. Yeah, I'm not fucking around with this thing. Shut up. I'm not kidding when I say they're my most hated enemy in this series. I truly cannot think of one that I hate more.
You could have done this. Alexia.
That is how I dispose of insignificant bugs, said the spider to the fly. How do you wish to die?
Oh, fuck off.
Bunga, 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 bunga.
I didn't hit. Yeah, there's that one. What do you mean? Oh, fuck. Say, get away. I think the legitimate point of putting him down there was to make it so no one could get his jewel. Although it would have been smarter to just take the jewel. Just Ice Tiger, basically. They left it with him because they're stupid. Honestly, I should have used the blue and saw where I stood before I used that. It's fine. I'll live. It's fine. Dishwasher down. Oh no. Bonus the service. There's a blue herb box right out there that I could have used. I simply did not think of it. It's fine, that's what they're there for. Or my blue herbs in my box are there to be used. Right? And aren't you gonna be... Oh, you're gone. Oh, you're gone. I mean, good, but... I don't remember. I think you show up in the save room hall, where you're the most obnoxious because it's right next to a save room. I don't know if I should have all 4 wings yet, but I don't hear it. Good. I'm doing RE4 make. I don't really have I don't have an interest to return to the classic unless it's purely for experiencing those versions of the characters again. Like the gameplay for 4 make to me is just better in every way. So I don't want to go back. The RE4 make is fine. Yeah, I don't really have anything against OG in that regard, but where's that red I'm thinking of? Jesse Josh got to play Requiem. Yeah, it tracks. Bastard. If we ever have the last episode of Deadbeat, oh, that would explain a lot, actually. But if we ever have the last episode of Deadbeats in the immediate, like any time in the next 6 months, I'll pick his brain on it. Why am I back here? Stop it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. 5 people in this house. Oh, that's... That's a lot. Why am I back here? What did I want? There was something I wanted to check and I don't remember what. It's a little umbrella lamp. I just noticed that. There has to be a reason. Oh, I know where I'm a fool. When I moved into this place, my landlord's like, yeah, we're looking at getting you a, like a fan for the bathroom installed, and we'll look at getting you a dishwasher. That was 10.5 years ago. I can't even do that yet. I did say they'd look, and to be as fair as legally required by me, I haven't pressed it. I don't, right? Oh, I can. I don't know if I want to do this now is the thing. What do I have on me? Yeah, I would having an electrician do anything to this place, I think would be very much welcome, but also I am under no illusions that it would happen anytime soon because it would be an expensive fix. Hopefully I don't regret this. I might regret this though. I'm gonna do this first. I'm pretty sure all of these are locked, but they have to be. No, I'm good actually. Yeah. So, you can do this now.
Claire.
Chris! I missed you so much.
I know. But we have to get out of here.
Think it'll be tragedy.
We have to find Steve.
Who's Steve?
He's a
I'm
boy
grateful.
who escaped from that island with me. But then a monster attacked us and we got separated.
So that means Steve is still somewhere in this base?
I'm sure of it.
It's Alexia!
Alexia? There really is an Alexia? It is almost time, you genetically inferior siblings.
After her! might know where Steve is.
Let's go. Chris! No!
Just go. I'll be fine.
But Chris!
You've got to save Steve. Go!
She has a fade on her.
What the heck?
Colden, thank you for hitting Kefka 666 right in the face. Welcome back. Or rather, good to have you. I'm gonna do this, actually. I don't want to use this. I don't think. I might bring a knife. Hello, Dower. How's it going? I should probably... I'm gonna try this, but I don't think it'll work. You can acquire 3 knives in this game if you pick out the one that's outside. Was there no actual ink ribbon, or rather item box? No, not item box, not ink ribbon. Typewriter. There it is. There's no typewriter in here. I can open that aluminum case though. And I will. As soon as I find it. Where did I put it? The item box in this game is gigantic and I love it. I really hope that's enough that he has, because if 6 isn't enough, I'm gonna have to reload. So I'm not gonna save. Oh my god, that is a soft lock place. Yeah, I'm gonna have to not save over my most recent. Did I bring a knife? Of course I didn't. It's fine. I'd rather just shoot it anyway. Like vanilla randomizer. This is vanilla. There's not a publicly released working randomizer for this game. If one exists, it is out of my grasp. Generally surprising. There's no PC version of this, so they can't easily say, where's Bogan Chan? Oh, there. It's less limited than you would think. I think some of the, Chris's version of Antarctica is pretty straightforward. And honestly, everything from Chris's Antarctica onward is pretty straightforward. Shotgun shells. But everything before that it has the capacity to be randomized. Because it's structured very similarly to a traditional Resident Evil game. If not identically. But I would say similarly first, I think. Oh no. The question was... What was the question? Hold on. Favorite platformer? Maybe I should be using the grenade launcher because I've got quite a few. I just don't remember what I'm primarily dealing with. Unclear. I'm familiar with Pitfall. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Pilot's Dilemma. Yeah. You can't fool me. Load Runner is also... That's probably mine. had this problem. It's a pretty big problem because I don't remember exactly how this works. So I'm not going to deal with that until I know I'm safe, rather that I have saved. Isn't it? Now, I truly don't remember. Yeah. This is key. No, it's not key card. That's not good. No, I'm good. Fuck. This is... We're in the danger zone because I don't trust myself. You're locked. What's the worst that can happen? Or that'll happen, I die. Now that one is a treat. Actually, don't care if I gotta do a little science. I don't remember if staying in the cell. I'll see. Those who know, you know. Oh. Security file. Ask for family's most important secret is kept at this lab. Sophia Leon,
Appreciate it.
thank you for doing a thing and good to have you. Welcome. Yes, your family's most important secret is kept at this lab. As a safety precaution, I have installed a self-destruct device in the control room and have placed the activation code inside the computer. Once inputted, all doors will be released to provide easy access to escape routes. By using the elevator that directly connects to the hangar, one should be able to escape from the lab easily. Please remember that I have used the name of my beautiful ancestor for the activation code. Glory to the Ashfords, Alexander Ashford. More. cannon will kill you. I think it's good now. I heard it click. I'm gonna... Yeah, it's fine. All right. I'm well enough. How are you? I think the max is 255. No, it's not there. Nope. It really isn't. That's absurd. I'm gonna keep that on her. I won't be right back. Sick for about a week and a half now? No. Get well now. have a honey bun. You could get infected by one virus from a Resident Evil game, which would it be? Whatever plot virus Wesker has. Ouroboros, the one that he gets from Birkin. The one that turns him into basically a big old cat. And that turns me into an 8-foot winemaker. Captain Twitches, thank you for 32 months at tier 3. My God.
Why, thank you.
Welcome back. Enjoy your lurk.
Carlos!
I have this dilemma. I said that earlier, but the dilemma, it's twofold. I haven't been able to save. What I have to do before I can get to a save point can very possibly and very easily kill me, because I don't remember the dodge. I also don't remember if I should be taking anything. I feel like I'm doing too much here. I'm just gonna go for it. But after I finish my honey bun, this is my comfort honey bun. Was iced. It's the last one. I am out. All right. I'm not going to take that because I want to be able to use those later, and I won't be able to if I take that. So what I will take I do not remember. I'll risk it. I'm going to leave the fade. I'll leave the fade, but I'm going to grab another double green and treat her wounds a little. Everything else. All right, wrong door. Wish me luck. brand of peanut butter? I shouldn't have even brought this. That was stupid of me. I thought there was something else that I had to do beforehand, but I do that on... Yeah. Alright.
Steve?
Oh, Claire.
No, I can't do it. Who did this to you?
That crazy woman told me she was gonna perform the same experiment on me that she did on her own father. She's completely insane.
What's wrong?
Claire! Can't breathe. Claire! Help me! Claire!
No, wait! Carlos! Oh, Steve.
You're warm.
Steve, you've got to hang in there, okay? My brother's come to save us. We're getting out of here.
Your brother kept his promise. I'm sorry, I cannot.
What? What are you saying?
I'm glad that I met you. I love you. Claire.
Steve? Steve? Steve?
At last, I found you, Alexia. Come with me. You're responsible for the creation of the T. Veronica virus. And now the only existing sample is in your body. I want it. Now!
You want it? You are not worthy of its power!
You're coming with me. Chris! Wesker. Chris, since you're one of my best men, I'll let you handle this.
I am in danger. Fuck. She'll run out of blood eventually. I wish that were true. Fucking it. If she gets close to you, she kills you. You just die. Let's do, there it is. Give it. That's all three. No, I don't want the X. Why is that on her body? Where, I don't want to know where she's keeping that, actually. Yeah, I couldn't remember how many it took. I I thought it took 5, but I thought it could also take 7. I wasn't sure if it was 5 or 7. And I'm glad it was 5. That's it. What is your obsession with that terrible meat? I'm gonna eat these. Keanu, who are you? Yeah. Stuck, man. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna trust I don't need this right now. I will, however, yeah, I gave her all of my handgun rounds. That's fine. I don't need them. Now when I have big bow gun. Do I do that now? I don't remember. I do have the other 2, so I'll do that. Actually, pretty low on... Well, no, that's not true. I have a decent amount. Yeah, it's fine. It should be fine. I don't need the knife, though. I hope I don't need the knife. Those I might need, so I will take them. Yeah, there's that. Biohazard door. Now, I'm pretty sure she's gone by now. Can you imagine if she's just in here again? Should I have all of them? I hope I don't need. Hello. Hoping for an RA9. That the game has more traditional survival horror elements than not. I don't remember this file. Where are you? Yep, that's why. Okay. After many long years of research, I finally identified the inheritance element that administers the intelligence of man. I even succeeded in manipulating the absolute value of intelligence artificially by recomposing the base alignment of the element. I then sampled the gene of our great ancestor, manipulated its element, then implanted it into the unfertilized egg of a surrogate mother. What I didn't expect was that twins, a boy and a girl, were born. The boy had heightened intelligence than normal, higher intelligence than normal, but not high enough for him to be considered a genius. However, the girl had unmatched intelligence that easily allowed her to be classified as a genius. She was exactly what I had been looking for, the revival of our great ancestor. I already determined their names, the girl's name, Alexia, and the boy's name, Alfred. I'm certain that Alexia will elevate the name of the Ashford family to extreme glory. Alfred will work at Wendy's. Alexander Ashford. Double greens. Oh, I didn't bring. Sucks actually. I hate this for me. Yeah, shotgun shells, but at what cost, game? I probably shouldn't have taken those. There it is. You have a shotgun. Don't die, Spot. Thank you for hanging out. That's the shortcut I want. It is not the shortcut I want, actually. But we're nearing the point where I need... Yeah. I mean, good, but... You're gonna Alright. I don't know why I did that. Alright. Well... There shouldn't be any reason to come out here, but... Yeah. I appreciate that they let you. Time to acquire the family jewels. I don't recall if there's any... Well, there is, eventually. Not yet. So what I'm gonna do is go back down and around. I didn't grab the shotgun shells. How silly of me. said that? Oi, prick. I think there's one more over here. Oh, there's a... That one is lit. Hazard key. I should be okay at this point. I hope I'm okay at this point. Didn't know that was there. That I just barely saw. Alright, not a bad room. There have been worse rooms. No greens, which I'm not going to bother with yet. They don't really give you a lot of reds in this. They give you a ton of greens. An abnormal amount of blues, but not. Yeah. Okay. So I have to... I can. Sack closet. All right, let me suss this out. I need to... Here, that should work. Rev 1, it's on PC. I have it on Steam. But I remember zombies. heard bad things about the Rev games. I think Rev 1 is okay. I never finished it, but it wasn't because of a lack of interest. I just wound up playing other things. Rev 2, on the other hand, is the only Resident Evil game that I have quit out of boredom. Alright, yeah, that's... Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Yeah. I'll go turn the power back on. I think. Yeah, I have to. Yeah. Rev 1 was built for 3DS, ported to other platforms. Rev 2 was built for other platforms, but it still plays like a 3DS game. And in my opinion, not a very good one. That's true. It does have local co-op. Which is what we'll be doing. I think this is the fastest. You know what I never checked? Is there anything with that? I don't remember. I gotta check. Yeah, I didn't mind the episodic format. I thought it was fine. It was just everything else about the game. Rev 1 felt more traditional in the way its gameplay was structured. Just at the 600 mark. Hey. Thank you all. Yeah, my thing is off. The goal thing at the bottom should be accurate. Like in relation to the goals. The official count, as according to Twitch, is it's off by like 24 though. At 570, well, that's sub points, 576 sub points, and then I come back down here, 554 subscribers because they lapse. But that isn't really relevant to the goals. Those will never drop. What am I remembering with that merry-go-round? Take care, Leon. Feel better. Hello. Where do they all come from? Your left? Yeah. You know what? You get the other business. I don't know if I've ever had over 300 of those before. Normally use them. Left 2 greens somewhere. Where did I leave them? I'll have room. I might as well. That camera angle was fucked up, by the way. That was rude. I have no idea where that goes. Get it. Ah, that's where. So what's the play? The square hole. Fair enough. Pizza, what kind? Is this that hall? Yes, kind of. I feel like this is a mistake. meat lovers. I'm gonna do it. I guess it's just gonna take 2 trips. I might as well just go back downstairs if I'm honest. Yeah. That's gonna be another trip. It's closer, but yeah, I'll do it. Love this game. I think CVX is underrated. Also, hello. Welcome in. I don't remember if I should be gearing up now or if I should be... I'm gonna gear up because this... Have anything you hope they won't do in Requiem? I don't want enemies to drop ammo. Like being able to, as either Grace or Leon, I guess, but specifically as Leon, because that's what they showed. Being able to steal their melee weapons is fine. But I don't want them to drop. Like, I don't want you to be able to just kill enemies and get shit back. That's not really survival horror. I'm going to trust this is fine, but I'm gonna come back anyway and make... I came here for the ink ribbons. It's the wrong door. It would be okay for them to drop ammo if, for example, yeah, that stuff's fine, but those are static drops by virtue of those, like, provided all the enemies are always the same in every playthrough, they're still technically static drops in that regard. That, for me, is fine. Because in the more traditional Resident Evils, you find ammo on corpses all the time. And those would just be corpses with extra steps. But I don't want it to be like RE4 or 5 or 6, where you kill enemies and they just shit out. Shit out resources. I think despite its flaws, it's got a really good story into it. CVX, yeah, I appreciate it a lot. It's bonkers. But I think thematically it's very good. I think despite there being a healthy dose of like retreading, backtracking, retreading previously trotted ground by virtue of you playing 2 characters to go through the same shit. What do I guess I'll do I'll make some greens. I'm mostly okay with the backtracking. There are only a couple of instances where it shit feels like it overstates its welcome. That said, I mean it's set, yeah, right? Or is that the other door? Good. All right. Like any Resident Evil, once you've played it to death, or even played it more than once, once you know where to go, the tedium of the game sort of fades away.
Claire? Is that you, Claire?
Chris?
No. The door won't open. Hey, is Steve with you?
Steve,
Listen, Claire. We have to get out of here immediately. Can you unlock it from the inside?
No, I can't. Chris, there should be a self-destruct system somewhere. If you activate it, all the electronic locks might be deactivated.
Oh, the cinder block got you? Oh no. Yeah, I haven't played CVX a lot. It's my second least played of the classic style. My least played is 0. So like I know this game, but I don't remember or at least up to this point, I hadn't remembered exactly how things go. Like I can remember what the trigger was for the cinder block or how fast it was or anything like that. So I was afraid it was going to get me. I'm glad I didn't. Right. Okay. This is the origin story of why Chris got so jacked up because it couldn't open the door for Claire. It would be. I'm not even gonna. Everybody dies. I'll get him down there. Hopefully this doesn't fuck me. Okay. God damn it, Constable.
This facility will detonate in 5 minutes.
I should have switched weapons. It's fine.
You made it!
Of course. Come on, let's get out of here.
What are we gonna do?
I didn't bring bowgun. Fuck.
Okay, turn the key clockwise simultaneously on 3.
Got it.
One, 2, 3. I'll keep her busy. Just go for the emergency elevator.
Chris, but
I can take care of this. Just go.
you have to make it. Don't die on me.
Me after Thanksgiving. No bully, please. Oh. I really wanted to just release all 25 of those explosive bowguns or bolts directly at her, but I forgot to bring it. And watch me miss this. I'll take the linear launcher.
Chris!
Move.
Claire, no!
Well done, Chris. It turns out that Alexia's work wasn't much of anything. So now, the only thing left is revenge.
Let her go, Wesker. You don't want her.
Fine.
Claire!
Today's a good day. I came for Alexia, but killing you is even better.
Sorry to disappoint you, but Alexia is gone.
That's no longer a concern to me. I have Steve to work with.
What?
Steve.
In his body, there's still a living T. Alexia virus. Steve should be a good specimen. Maybe he'll come back alive, just as I did, and be able to see your sister again.
You freak.
Don't you touch him!
I'm sorry, dear heart. But my men have already taken him.
You get out of here, Claire.
But what about?
As a surviving member of STARS, I have to finish this.
Remember your promise.
I'll end this once and for all. Say hello to my comrades who you've killed.
I don't know where you get your confidence, Chris.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Sure, I'm not human anymore. But just look at the power I've gained. Magnificent, don't you think?
You're pretty good.
Nice try.
Wesker.
Today's your lucky day. Next time we meet, don't count on another.
Next time.
Until we meet again.
keep my promises.
Chris, promise me. Please promise that you won't leave me alone again.
I'm sorry, Claire, but it's not over yet. There's still something we've got to do.
You mean...
Yeah, it's payback time. We've got to destroy Umbrella. Now, let's finish this once and for all.
What a video game indeed. I spent a bunch of time, more time than I should have. Well, it wasn't too much, but more than necessary, like backtracking and ferrying things back. This session in particular, I probably could have finished it an hour earlier than I did. I did expect it to take me 4 hours to get through this, though. How can they top this? It's pretty absurd. But it's so confidently absurd, and that's why it works. Hello, Fallon. I think the worst part about this, like, Steve is obviously the worst part, just in general. I think the shoehorned "I love you, Claire," I think that is the worst part, though. It's up there with Ada's, like original RE2's Ada love plot thing. In terms of a really factor, but in terms of, it's worse of Steve because it's Steve. The rumors of the remake are true, please. I'm okay with there being some, if they write it well. I'm okay with there being something there, but I want it to make sense. Like there are ways to write that in a way that makes sense. It can be accepted. We think she's manipulated. That's the thing. She wasn't really. Not in the OG. Like there's all the, like I told you. Like I told you to leave. She ends up betraying him in the end, but she wasn't really manipulating him in OG. Together a mini castle this weekend, so the serotonin is flowing excellent. What are you going to call the castle? I thought it was handled very well in RE2 Make. The whole Ada character. Because not only is she obviously manipulating him, Leon is distrustful of her. Goofy ass shirt. Sorry, fragrance outlet. Wheat's pole. Does Claire wash that jacket? That is a biohazard. She really should. Silly vest. I really enjoy this and after that theme. I think the one in RE2 is literally called and after that. Yeah, that's about what I expected. I expected 12, being completely honest. So I went through it a little faster than I thought I would. And I got the Lugers. Or Luger, I guess. I'm not going to do the battle game.
Resident Evil.
I wanted to see if he was here. He is not. The battle game is rough. It's not that bad in this, I don't think. It's just bad with Wesker. So if you're unfamiliar with what this is, it is a clear all enemies, like go from room to room, clear all enemies within the time limit. It's off the heels of RE3's Operation Mag Jackal, but there's no civilians to rescue, and it's a precursor to RE4's Mercenaries mode. I think RE2 OG for is it N64 that has EX Battle Game? I think RE2 might have one as well that's the same thing as this in concept. One of the versions of RE2 does, not the PS2 and not the PC. Actually, no, it might be on PC because there's the pistol in that exists. And the crisp bomb, maybe it is on PC as well. I'd need to look that up to verify. But a version of RE2 has a mercenary style mode. That's where it started. Then RE3 had Mercenaries, Operation Mag Jackal. This had Battle Game, and then RE4 had Mercenaries. 5 had Mercenaries, 6 has the raid mode thing. 7 has all the fucking DLC in the world. And 8 has Mercenaries, which I have not actually played, but don't have high hopes for. I believe, though, if you clear it with everybody, that one golden Luger that I picked up after, or out of that drawer in that one save room as Chris, you have to pick that up to unlock him in the battle game, I'm pretty sure. And if you complete it with all 3 of these characters, you unlock Wesker. And he only has a knife. He technically can get a Magnum on site, but other than that, he only has a knife. Our Rev 1 had an arena mode. Yeah, that tracks. There might be one in Rev 2, too. I'd play Resident Evil Kart. Yeah, all that to say, though, about the Mercenaries thing. I hope we get something, like some sort of extra mode in Requiem. That isn't... I don't want RE-verse, and I don't want Resistance. But I do want something. Yeah, I'm not gonna fuck with that. I put in my time with battle game. Yeah, we did it. What's a dumb New Game Plus type weapon that you like added? If they don't give Leon an infinite chainsaw, I will be genuinely surprised. Wouldn't it be crazy if it would be crazy. It would be very crazy. But we know Leon can use a chainsaw because the Requiem trailer exists. I want them to give him an infinite one. That'd be very silly. I want him to fire Hadouken. People have modded in Stranger Things. I had for those who are familiar with Psychopass, someone modded in a Dominator from RE, or for RE3 make. And I was ready to use it. The reason I didn't was because it was supposed to include sound effects and visual effects. But the person basically abandoned the mod, so they never finished it. And it didn't have it. I was very sad. So I opted for the stuff I did. People have modded in Exploding Nemesis with the Dominator. Exactly. Would have been great. Punch from Monhoon's secret character. I want them to include more collabs for Wilds. Like for World, they did the RE2 make crossover thing. Where you get Leon and Claire outfits as well as I want to say charms, or it was either charms or weapons. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Mr. X handler, holy shit. It's the stuff of nightmares. We'll kick off RE4 tomorrow. See how far I can get. We'll see if I still got it. Rather, if I still remember everything. The combat is going to be I'm going to revel in it, I'm sure. I haven't decided if I'm going to do New Game or a New Game Plus. I might just have fun with it. that time-ish. I hope CVX was a treat, or at the very least, enjoyable to watch. Again, I think this game is underrated. I also very much completely understand anyone who plays this for the first time and is off put. Not even by something like Alfred, but mostly some of the design choices are a little questionable and are very, very punishing for first time playthroughs. I luckily didn't get caught in any traps this time. Bandersnatchers can go to hell, but that's only because they slap me and I don't deal with them. They're fine though. They're really not that bad. They're just annoying if you don't like, if you'd rather run past them and save the ammo, and I like to save the ammo. And I get slapped for it. It's my fault. Sweepers, though, fuck them. Bandersnatches you can avoid. Steve, on the other hand, yeah. It makes me so sad that we never saw anything on screen about Steve's contribution to Wesker's plans. Join us in ranked hell. Suppose I can do that. I continue to stream it, I suppose. Well, now I'll come back tomorrow. I'm going to call it here. I'm going to grab a quick bite and pop an Advil. We'll start. I thought I would have had D&D tomorrow, but because I don't, I will do my damnedest to start early and play as much of RE. I nearly said 5 RE4 make tomorrow. There will be mods. It'll be a good time. Have a good night, you all. We are calling it Veronica. See y'all next time.